Good morning and salutations, YouTubers. I'm out of my lanai today because I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. So I have this hat on because the sun is starting to bother me. Right now it's behind the trees still, but in like another 20 minutes it won't be. The sun is behind the trees. Alright, so today I'm actually feeling really, really good, except for some heartburn and mild nausea. As a lot of you know, I've been having quite a bit of personal problems. Without going into great detail, Saturday was the day from hell, the absolute day from hell. I begged my husband to let me go to New York. He said that I could. That would be fine. He'd prefer that I left the kids here with him, but that I could go to New York. So I asked him to book the tickets for me. Now, that's not like a money issue at all with flying to New York. My husband flies an awful lot for work, so he builds up credits through the airline. And after he gets a certain amount of credits, then he gets a free flight. And as it is, we have 2 free flights. He's only 6.5 credits away from a 3rd free flight. So they're just sitting there, and I was having a really, really rough time, and I really thought that the only thing that would make me feel better was seeing my family, my mom and my grandma and my brother, my sister, my niece, my uncle and my grandpa. But the ones I really wanted to see were my mom, my grandma, and my brother. I really, really miss them. And sometimes when you're feeling so down and out, the only thing that'll really make you feel better is, you know, the home, you know, your family, and the food that comes along with it, and the love, and the stories, and the jokes. So I was really, really craving that, and my husband won't let me go. He doesn't want me to go. He said I could if I had to, but he doesn't want me to go. That's why he didn't book the tickets. And so in front of him, openly to other people, I say, well, he won't let me go. And he doesn't really argue with the fact. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good today. My husband has been a doll all week. Today he's gone. He had to go to Orlando for the day, but he'll be back for dinner. He has been letting me sleep instead of getting up at 6:20 in the morning to get my son on the bus. So I've been sleeping until like at least 8. I've been getting between 10 and 12 hours of sleep. And I think my dog has had a problem. Okay, anyway, and last night I got 5 hours of sleep. I stayed up late to watch a movie with my husband, which I haven't done in a really long time. And then when my husband was awake getting ready to leave for Orlando this morning, he woke me up, not on purpose. And as he was getting ready to leave, we heard a lot of noise coming from the children's rooms. And we went back there, and they were having a pajama party. So that was about 5:30 when that happened, when the kids were up, and we got them back in bed, and my husband left, and I went back to bed. And I'm rolling around, and then all of a sudden I get really hot, and I just start sweating profusely, and there's no way you can stay in bed when you feel like that. So I got up, and I've been up ever since. My daughter's still sleeping, so it's pretty nice, and the sun's coming over those trees. So, yeah, there's not really a lot to report. That's why I haven't really made any videos. I've been taking the probiotics, and I really think my stomach's a little worse. I'm going to give it some time. I don't want to just say, oh, it's not working, and there goes that $12, $13, whatever I paid for it. I'm not gonna do that. I always have so much to say, and then when that little red light is on the camera, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to say. I did want to share a little bit of my art. I don't really have the energy or time to be artful lately, so I'm going to show you something that I made in middle school, 8th grade. This was a very long time ago. We're talking like 12 years ago. So I had to be longer. I don't know. I was like 13. I don't know. So however many long years that is, I can't do the math. Can't do math anymore whatsoever. So yeah, here we go. I always loved sunflowers. I actually dot the I in my name with a sunflower to this day still. And my teacher, my art teacher, gave me free rein to do whatever I wanted, and I've never been art-minded or, you know, anything to that effect. So this was actually quite a challenge for me, and I was really proud of the end product. That same year, I made a nameplate. I did watercolors, and then did bubble letters around my name. I did not draw the bubble letters. As my mother says, I can't draw a straight line with a ruler. So, my teacher did the bubble letters, but I did everything else. And one of my dogs ate it a couple of years ago. The dogs are just going crazy right now. So, I guess I don't really have anything other to say other than my stomach has been really bothering me, and I'll do a little product endorsement. Diet Canada Dry. I don't know if it's helping or hurting me. I haven't drank soda in a few weeks, and all of a sudden I'm drinking soda again, so maybe that's part of my stomach problems. Another thing could be the way that I'm eating. I've been craving comfort foods lately, just total comfort food. Last night for dinner, I made kibasi and sauerkraut with dumplings on top. And I can't tell you how long it's been since I've eaten that. And I paid for it, and I'm still paying for it. My stomach has just been making the most god-awful gurgling and gassy noises. Tonight I am making meatloaf stuffed with mashed potatoes, cheesy garlic mashed potatoes. I've never done it before, and so it's going to be interesting. But I got that idea when I was watching on Food Network, The Next Iron Chef, and they had this challenge where they had to take, you know, everyday diner foods and turn it into, you know, an Iron Chef meal. And this one guy got meatloaf and mashed potatoes, and they only had an hour to make it. So my first thought was, there's no way that you have enough time to make a meatloaf, because to make a real meatloaf, it has to cook like 2.5 to 3 hours. In all actuality, it really, really does. And so I was thinking, you know, he's only got an hour to make it. He's got to think like 20 minutes prep. Then why doesn't he make meatloaf, mashed potato stuffed meatloaf? And that's not what he did. I don't remember what he did. I think it was kind of like a meatloaf stew. But that was my idea. So I wanna see how it turns out. I hope it's pretty good. So yeah, finding comfort in food, even though it's not my friend, and I don't really want to eat it. I really enjoy cooking and making things and watching other people eat my things that I've made. I've been baking a lot. I made coffee cake yesterday and chocolate chip muffins. There's one chocolate chip muffin left, and that's it. So I gotta get the apron on and get back to making stuff. So pretty much everybody that I know, my YouTube friends, my friends back up in New York, everybody is sick. There's 3 people up in New York that I can think of off the top of my head that have been bedbound because they've been so violently sick over the last few days. So I feel your pain. And if you're hurt, so I'm really sorry. I'm feeling pretty good after feeling like crap for 2 weeks. So, yeah. Yeah. Now there's sirens. I supposedly live in a rural type area, but it's anything but. To drive around it looks like the sticks, but we're so close to civilization that it's not even funny. I'm slurring a little. The camera picks it up a lot worse than it really is, but I can hear it today, so I know it's pretty bad. Alright, so peace and tidings. I hope everybody's at least positive mentally. Alright, bye.